Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, high elves, dark elves, all you beautiful barbarians out there, whatever you might be. I'm gonna tell you something really quick in case you didn't know, and that it's great to be in the Empire today. And it's February, my friends. And you know what that means? That means love is in the air. And you know what I'm in love right now? Oh man, I'm in love with Alure, my friends. She is alluring me. And no, it's not because of her looks. Get your head out of the gutter, mate. You know what it is? She is killing it for me as one of my latest upgrades that I've done in Raid Shadow Legends. And you know what? If you're a new player and you're looking for something to upgrade, use my link down below or scan the QR code of infinite knowledge and I'll be able to hook you up with Tyrell as well as Rector Drath. Oh my gosh, these are epic champions you want to lock in, and big thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this series that we've been doing. So my friends, Alure is my conversation piece of the day. This character, if you watched my video a while ago, was on my list of things I wanted to upgrade during this whole champion training event that we had for the SME Fusion going on. And I was on the fence like, do I upgrade her? Do I not upgrade her? And you know what? I ended up just, you know what? Let's do it. Pulled the trigger, upgraded her, took her to 6 stars, and mainly for one thing and one thing only, and boy, is she great for doing that. That is the Fire Knight. Currently in Raid Shadow Legends, I don't know when I'm gonna have this video posted because I have so many videos, so many things to talk about in this game, so I never know when it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, Flash Offer! Don't miss it, limited supply. No, I'm good for right now, I'm good. Where was I? Okay, now I gotta wait. As we currently have it in Raid Shadow Legends for the SME Fusion, we have ourselves a Fire Knight tournament, and this was perfect timing to upgrade our beautiful Alure, because Fire Knight tends to be one of the more, I don't want to say daunting, but time-consuming dungeons that exist out there. And we have a Dancer's Path event, which I believe if you collect artifacts, it'll contribute towards. So this is a perfect time to really lock in and do something that I've been neglecting, and that is finishing up and dominating the Fire Knight. My first runs at the Fire Knight, it felt like it would take 10 years to beat this guy. Well, today in this video, we're gonna show myself finally beating stage 25. Part of it is laziness. For the longest time, I would just sit at stage 20 because doing these dungeon diver events, I get the most efficient out of it. It's faster, you know, otherwise it takes so dang long, and I get my 5 to 6 star artifacts. So for the most part, I just park it at 20, hit auto, call it a day. But you know what, today, because I have Alure up and running, we're gonna go ahead together, take on stage 25, and you know, maybe dip our toes in the hard mode for this beautiful, beautiful dungeon. Now, apparently though, she's not all that great in hard mode, so maybe we won't do that much. With Alure, she's a 4-star champion overall, and her biggest thing that she really succeeds at is the Fire Knight. Now, apparently not great into hard mode, so we'll ignore that, but look at that, 5-star ranking in the Fire Knight. And I was a bit hesitant to upgrade this champion because it feels maybe a little too one-dimensional for what I need to do, but she's got powerful turn meter control capabilities. He'll be good at some Doom Tower stuff, so not all lost, but I was a bit hesitant. I like investing in champions that have good all-around experience in the game, but you know, sometimes it's good to just get those precisely defined weapons to take on some of the more annoying, daunting things in this game. So when you pull up the strategy for the Fire Knight, you know, it gives you some good overview stuff. You know, you want to bring in champions that have multiple hits, for example, you know, calling in champions to swarm. But the big thing is in this little chunk of words right here, this character, you're able to get heal reduction, weaken, decreased defense, and you'll also be able to get decreased speed, but furthermore, deplete turn meter. This is one of those few bosses where you can just completely manipulate their turn meter, allowing you to just as you see here, this means your ultimate task is to find champions that combine multiple hits, speed, and turn meter decrease, AoE attacks, and mass control skills. And Alure brings that to the table. Let's go take a quick look at her kit before we go too far. I'll show you the artifacts and whatnot. And funny enough, I'm only using her for one ability. So let's go pull up Alure. Here she is. Currently, you can see my mishmash of artifacts. Don't really have a complete set that I'm looking for, but I'm mostly primarily focused on getting the crit rate up as high as possible, the accuracy, and of course, making sure we have some speed sprinkled on in there, so we don't have any maxed out ascended gear. We don't have any complete sets, unfortunately. I mean, I guess we have a little bit of lifesteal, but the most important thing are those things that I pointed out with the speed, accuracy, as well as the crit chance, because if we take a look at her abilities, it's basically just as basic that we have right here. Attacks 3 times at random, decrease the target surrender by 25% on each critical hit. Well, if I can critically hit 3 times, that should be 75% turn meter removal, correct? Well, that's the hope and dream. And that's basically all I care about here. You know, she's got decreased defense. She's got sleep on this ability. Oh, okay. And then she's also got herself this hellish blaze where she can land another critical, ignore 50% of the target's defense. But I really only care about this ability right here. And I don't even think I need to book her up because her upgrades don't really do much for what I need, which is the turn meter removal. So I like this character that, even though it's an epic and, you know, you might have some epic books laying around, I don't think it's necessary to invest in it. And I don't even have masteries on her yet. That's one of my biggest challenges, is just making the time to farm the masters without spending the 800 crystals. So what we're showing today is, I don't want to say a vanilla, but it's close. We have none of the abilities upgraded. We don't really have any perfect sets, you know. And you know what? It's like, we're going to get the job done out there, people. So let's go ahead. Are you ready, my friend? Let's go get you on over into that Fire Knight dungeon, and let's defeat stage 25. Now, I don't know if I'm going to farm the stage 25 when we have the rest of this Fire Knight tournament that's going on, or any other event. Still feels like it's going to be faster. I've already, spoiler, done it on stage 20. Able to do it in about 3.5 minutes. It's just the first 2 waves that just like take up so much unnecessary time. And here's what we're going to be rocking. But as you see, as we go up, it's 311, 340, 405, 608. So I'm expecting this is probably gonna be a 7-8 minute run, but don't worry, we have the power of editing on our side, able to fast forward this. Here's the team that I'm gonna be rocking for now, and feel free to leave suggestions down below based on all the beautiful, colorful characters that we got here. Basically, I just started throwing in Pythia towards the later stages because I found myself losing people, so I want to have a revive in here, but we have Cardiel, revive as well, but we have a swarm attack capability. Cold Heart, tons of fun, love Cold Heart. She's one of the better rare champions they have, and thanks to your guys' suggestions, she kicks butt, being able to do big damage based on the enemy's max HP, which does wonders up against bosses because guess what? They have a big HP. Ninja, multiple hits, able to tear through the Fire Knight, and then Alure herself, she's got the turn meter removal. So the goal is, we gotta get the shield off this guy and just keep controlling his turn meter so he never gets any turns, baby. And the way I have it right now, if I go to team setup, I love this customized team setup thing, by the way. Basically, the way I have her right now is I just tell her, don't even bother with Temptation, Hellish Blaze. Always use Psychic Whip, which has the turn meter removal. That's all I need in Cold Heart. I have her programmed to always make sure she has Heart Seeker, which does that big burst of damage. So here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna take us a little bit to get to the final stage with this boss. When we get there, we're gonna partay while we slay this Fire Knight. So let's go ahead. It starts. Away we go. And I'll see you in hopefully not too long. Take it away, baby. Bye. All right, let me go ahead and make sure they don't mess up our cooldowns going into the stage 25ers. So let's just go drop in some basics. Come on, let's go wrap this up, and I'll let you guys get back on full auto. Here we go. There you go. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay. Yes. Another option that I was using was Prince Kymar. Prince Kymar was doing pretty well until I found myself losing some champions, so I kind of felt like I needed a reviver of some sort. All right, come on. There we go. I also was using Alice, Alice in Wonderland, or Alice, whatever her name was, Alice the Wanderer, right? I was close, right? She was doing all right as well, especially that offensive game. But then again, was kind of focused on just making sure we had some revives, and I really like Cold Hard. I didn't want to take her out. Okay, we might need to fast forward to this as well. Okay, let's. You know what? Here, let's just send it. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
One eternity later.
All right, here we go. It's Fire Night time, baby. So again, we got to churn through the shield. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Knocking down those stacks as fast as possible. Let's go and start the storm attack. Target him. Throw it on auto. And watch the Terminator. So because of, didn't you even get, I don't think she, there we go. Look at that big Terminator move. Look at that Terminator move that we're getting right now. So I think that's why we have her currently just on a basic ability. We want her doing nothing else right now. We have the shield down. We want to keep it open. Boom. Massive Terminator removal, baby. You're killing it out there. Keep it going. Leaving the shield open, allowing Ninja to slice. More Terminator removal. Look at, and especially because when we're going to get the swarm attack in, look at that. Cardiel with that swarm attack. We're able to get that basic again. Alure pulling back the Terminator. This guy, he ain't going to get anything done. And this is why it might be nice having Prince Kaima. We're able to reset the cooldowns, get Cardiel to assist again, get Cold Heart to do a big burst of damage on her special ability, pulling back to her. Look, as long as you have those critical chance rates up, as long as you have that accuracy and you got some decent speed in her, she's not gonna let that guy take a single turn. Isn't that right? And there we go, another storm attack coming in. Boom! Oh, the Terminator has been yoinked off him. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. Finally. No longer scared, afraid of the Fire Knight. Gotta work on the time, but I'm assuming masteries. Upgrading the artifacts to help out with that, but you know what? Let's hit the dance floor and celebrate the occasion, all right? Let's go, I'll see you over there. Truly super fun with this champion. The biggest problems are getting through the first two waves. It's kind of the biggest annoyance. Once I get to the Fire Knight, I'm taking him down. So although I was a bit skeptical, a bit hesitant to upgrade a champion, which, you know, is kind of one-dimensional, you know, the Fire Knight is incredibly annoying in my opinion. Having a way to easily just control the dude, keep him in place, make the runs faster, because otherwise some of my previous labs would take like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Having Alure on there makes it a lot more alluring to take on the Fire Knight. And yeah, eventually I'll get some masters on her. I don't think I even need to book her up. And I think right now with my artifacts, maybe more speed would be great, but right now I'm able to consistently get that Terminator removal. And that right there, my friend, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you know what I'll do? Let me take a peek at, I mean, I'm gonna trust Hell Hades when she's not great. And apparently hard mode. Let me take a look at hard mode. Now we have hard mode unlocked here. Let's see, do we have Terminator removal capabilities? Let's see. Yep, and I'm not even gonna bother because you know why? Through tainted immunity, immune to blah, 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 blah. Also immune to HP exchange effects, HP bounce effects, turn meter decreasing effects. That's all, folks. If you can't remove turn meter, she's not able to do all that much work for you, unfortunately. But that's fine, especially when we have the Fire Night tournament currently going on. I'm probably still gonna stick to stage 20. It's just a lot faster to knock it out. You know, I can do it in about 3 minutes, sub 3 minutes or something like that. I think that's probably what we're gonna be doing for the remainder of this Fire Night tournament from here on forward. Well, really fun. Sometimes it's nice to go out with all these champions that are offered in Raid Shadow Legends. Sometimes, yes, we want to build up those all-around good champions, you know, like the Ninja, for example. You know, you want to build up, for example, you know, the Sun Wukong, and you know, the list goes on about the good all-around champions in all the game modes. But sometimes finding those perfect weapons needed to make certain content so much better. Alure is one of them, and I'm hoping I'm gonna get more use out of her as we move forward. But people, If you're looking for some amazing weapons to add to your arsenal in Raid Shadow Legends, and if you haven't been playing it, what are you doing, people? Use the link down below, scan the QR code, use that link down below, and I'll be able to hook you up with Tayrel. And then as we get to level 15 for you guys, we'll be able to get you Rector Draft on top of that. Champions that you don't want to miss out on. That's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you're feeling the love in Raid Shadow Legends, my friend. Thank you as always for watching these videos. I hope you've been enjoying them. I've been having a blast building our roster, having fun with you guys, hanging out and learning as I go along. And when we're doing that, it really makes me want to say how it's great to be in the Empire today. Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.